Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News. As you all know, June 1st was the beginning of hurricane season once again in our country, and we have the emergency manager for the town of Hilton Head, Tom Dunn, with us to remind us not to be complacent. We live on an island, and we've had some near misses since Matthew, and we need to always be prepared, like good Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts.
Absolutely.
Right? Tom, good to see you.
Good. Thank you for having me.
All right, I always like to jump in and just say, so what are you hearing from the forecasters? Are we going to have above average hurricane season or what?
Yeah, that's what NOAA and Colorado State, the two big forecasters for hurricane season, are. They're saying a slightly above average season again this year, which is very similar to last year.
All right. So what is your job as emergency manager? What is your role? What are your responsibilities throughout the entire year?
Sure, I do all the disaster planning for the town. So anything related to hurricanes, tornadoes, earthquakes, all those things. We even have a tsunami plan. Anything that potentially could impact the island. That's my responsibility to develop a plan and help facilitate and manage that if it does happen.
And we were talking earlier, there is a new communications director for the town of Hilton Head. A lot of experience. You want to tell us a little bit about her?
Sure. Yeah, Heather comes from the Charleston area and the hospital world. She's a great addition to our emergency operations center, and will and help us get the message out to the public as to what we're doing, why we're doing it, and the things that they need to be aware of.
It's so critical.
Absolutely.
It's all about, you could be doing what you're doing in the EOC, in the Emergency Operations Center, but if our community doesn't know what to do when, then we're in trouble.
Absolutely.
So EOC, Emergency Operations Center, that's when you activate this center because we've got a pending issue with perhaps a hurricane. So who all comes together? Who are all the players on the stage? I'm a theater person, so and then who's the director? You're the director, and then you bring all the players together. Let's talk about that.
It's a collective of the entire town and the town's leadership. So when we open our EOC, we start virtually with phone calls. For example, a hurricane, if it's multiple days out and we think it's coming our way, we start very early with phone calls. But when we get to the point where we need to open that emergency operations center, it's a collective of the entire town leadership. The town manager, the mayor is there. All of the department heads have a role within the EOC, and then several other members of the staff. When we're fully open, we could have up to 35 people in the room helping us manage and facilitate the event.
And where do you stand up?
We have space above at Hilton Head PSD. We're on their second floor. Our 911 center and our emergency operations center is there.
Did you open the EOC last year for any reason?
Last year we did open it for Helene. Fortunately for us, it didn't impact us very much, but we did open it for a short period of time, just in case. But that was our only opening for the EOC last year.
Okay, so hopefully we don't open again this year. But I'm
okay with that.
We do need to be prepared.
Absolutely.
Whether it's a hurricane or whether it's a tornado, perhaps, or heavy, bad weather. So I think it's important that we once again ask you, as our emergency manager for the town of Hilton Head, to tell us how we can be prepared.
Well, I'm a firm believer of keeping it simple.
Okay.
When you start talking about evacuation and a preparedness kit, start just as simply as when you go on vacation.
Okay.
I mean, when you go on vacation, you need your clothes, you need cash, you need, snacks and things for the road.
Medications.
And medications, exactly. All of those things, your chargers for your phone, all those things. Just think about going on vacation, and then once you do that, then just take it to the next step. Okay, I need 3 or 4 days worth of water. I need 3 or 4 days worth of food. I need my important papers that I can bring along with them, your wills, insurance papers, all those things that come along with that. So for me, it's keep it very simple. And then when you're going on vacation, you research hotels. Do the exact same thing, is to research 2 or 3 different locations and hotels in those locations, and find one or two in each of those areas that work for you.
So you said we should do that now? Should we
Absolutely.
Go ahead and do that now?
Do that now.
And have the phone numbers, and if we need to make a quick reservation?
Exactly. And the town's got a preparedness guide online on our website that you can actually, if you want to print it out, it's actually available in the fire stations, any town building. But in that guide has space in there where you can write phone numbers, you can write hotel down, you can write all those information. Important contacts that you need can all be put right in that little pocket guide, and you can take it with you.
Okay, great. So it's on the website. Under what tab would it be?
It's under.
Like emergency preparedness, or even
it's under the town's. It's called the Hurricane Center, is what we call it inside the town's website. It's right there. Or if you go in there, you type in Hurricane Guide, it'll pop right up.
So how long have you been doing what you do?
I've been here 13 years. And I've been in the public safety world almost 30.
And why do you do what you do? The short version.
I just enjoy emergency management as a whole. It's a great way to bring different people together to accomplish a task, which in this case would be a significant event such as a hurricane.
Well, thank you for your service.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you so much. And that's a wrap for this edition of the WHHI Daily News. I'm Robyn Zimmerman. Thank you so much for watching, and I want to thank everyone behind the scenes for making our newscast possible. Stay safe and healthy, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.